All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music and doing it real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. So I'm always cheerleading here from the United States for the legendary band Deep Purple. Their work in recent years has been amazing, and they may have topped themselves with this new album called Equals One. They dropped another song, and quite honestly, people, the whole Simon McBride thing seems to be working out really well. If you go and listen to this, Pictures of You. Pictures of You is the new song from Deep Purple, and a lot of people are raving about it. Website here called Planet Radio chimed in and said rock legends Deep Purple have premiered their instantly infectious new single, Pictures of You. Just like April's lead single, Portable Door, Pictures of You is lifted from Deep Purple's new studio album, Equals One, which is going to be released on Friday, July 19th via Ear Music. Now, the song is available to stream and download. First thing I noticed when I listened to this track was Bob Ezrin, the producer. He's all over this. This is a Bob Ezrin kind of song. The classic Deep Purple sound is there, but you've also got this progressive kind of edgy feel to it, which Ezrin is famous for. If you listen to pretty much everything Bob Ezrin has been involved with in his stellar career as a producer, he does his magic again here on this track, which is rather infectious and interesting to listen to. And Simon McBride seems to be fitting in with Deep Purple quite well. A description of the 13-track record, meaning the entire thing, says it captures the classic Deep Purple sound without relying on nostalgia. The title, Equals One, symbolizes the idea that in a world growing ever more complex, everything eventually simplifies down to a single unified essence. Everything equals one. I think I like what they're trying to say there. I think the world is becoming more complex because I think people are trying to muck things up when it could be fairly simple if people actually wanted it to be. By the way, Deep Purple are going out on tour. It appears right now they are touring over in the UK. So I guess if you're over in the UK, you can get your tickets for that. November, there are concert dates in Birmingham, London, Leeds, Manchester, and Glasgow. So you can actually buy the tickets now. They're on sale. Um, in what I am disappointed with, and I have been disappointed with as far as Deep Purple is concerned, is the overall lack of interest from mainstream radio here in the United States. This song should be played on rock stations. It's heavy enough to be played on rock stations. It's not, like West Coast rock or anything. This is a Deep Purple song. You're getting full strength Simon. You're getting full strength Don Airey. Roger Glover still is an amazing bass player. And Ian Gillan. Very impressive, Ian Gillan at his age, what he's able to do vocally. And I've never said to myself, listening to Ian Gillan, like, wow, maybe he should retire. Maybe they should just put this thing to bed. And they were thinking about that a few years back, saying, you know what? During the pandemic, I think they were probably getting a little discouraged and thinking, hey, we're getting too old. Then Steve Morse leaves. And I think, unfortunately, if you were a fan of Steve Morse and the way he had to leave was pretty tragic, but it did open the door for Simon McBride, who I think fits this band better. He just does. So great music here from Deep Purple. Again, the brand new single, Pictures of You, is out there. And all of this, by the way, courtesy of Ear Music. That's the record label, Ear Music. They do have other great things over there. And before I go, I have a band here that sounds a little like Deep Purple in places. It's kind of like a mixture between Whitesnake, Deep Purple, and maybe a little Van Halen thrown in there. I figured I would talk about it at the end because I didn't want to take away from the Deep Purple stuff, which is phenomenal. I won't need to promote the new Deep Purple album because despite not getting any airplay here in the United States, that first single they put out there just went bonkers. You could see how many views it got over on YouTube and probably a lot of streams over on Spotify. Deep Purple doesn't need my help. They're really, really good. This band, though, they could probably use my help. Allocate and their album Heaven Tonight. This is a band from Sweden. Has some Deep Purple tendencies, and I think you should check it out. So there you have it. So you've got two things to go and look for. You've got Deep Purple's new single, and then you've got Allocate, the entire album, which is available to purchase through Pride and Joy Music, Deep Purple through Ear Music. My name is Dave. Thank you for watching the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget YouTube memberships to be a part of this, to help keep this channel going, as the algorithm, and I mention this because it's true, not because I'm looking for sympathy, but the algorithm tends to look for other things before my channel. I'm closing in on 80,000 subscribers, and typically I average about 2,000 views per video. So again, if you think that's a high percentage of the subscribers, and typically you have people from the outside that will watch the content as well who aren't subscribed to the channel. Anyway, I need the help. So YouTube memberships, Patreon, and also Buy Me a Coffee. We had a lot of the Eric Clapton fans reaching out and buying me a coffee, and they're thankful for that interview. I am too, because without that interview, a lot of people wouldn't have come over here to see what's going on this channel. But I put out content pretty much every day. Some of it is good, some of it is mediocre, but I try to put things out and just do what I've been doing now for the last 8 years. Again, thanks for watching. God bless everyone. Pray for peace in the Middle East and around the world, and I will see you soon.